I've been trying to make this video for like hours now. Basically, I want to start performing poetry for you guys on my YouTube channel in the corner of my living room. As of 2018, there's only one poetry event that happens on a regular basis in my city. That would be the Certified Slam here. Because of some things that happened last year, that is no longer a safe space for me to perform my poems. In 2011, I won my very first poetry slam, and that slam was kind of the precursor to the current Certified Slam in my city. And so the fact that I just don't feel safe or welcome there anymore has been really difficult to adjust to, but I am always looking for new opportunities. I am a performer. I love sharing my poetry in a spoken fashion rather than in writing. So I'm gonna read one poem tonight to get started on this series. This is an older poem of mine, and in 2013, it was published in Words Dance. This is called The Alcoholic Considers Another Round. When I walk into this bar, beer is waiting for me, sweating in anticipation of my arrival. Beer is my favorite drinking partner. It doesn't ask questions. It's always ready for another round. With every sip, it reminds me alcoholism runs in my veins. And if I cut myself open right now, I wouldn't find even 3 days sober. I sit down and watch a woman at the end of the bar flirt her way into a cocktail. She looks just like my mother, the tangled parachute of my most vulnerable years that sent me into free fall. Beer notices, says, "Your mother is a busted lighthouse. She's the compass, crooked, on the map of your homeland." I take a drink. Beer is correct. Yet I come here to prove my mother right. I am easy to forget. Beer doesn't like when I get sad, but one side of my family tree contains branches made heavy by alcohol abuse. The other side sees things that aren't actually there. I am a convergence of battered roots. And my grandmother once said she doesn't drink because she's afraid she'll end up like her father. She said a life of utter sobriety is better than whatever monster she thinks she'll become. Beer tells me to ignore these stories. Family history is what you make of it. Beer says nothing's wrong with a few drinks. Nothing wrong with wanting to swallow that pain. You've already redefined the word home to be nothing more than the cracked vinyl of a bar stool. What would sobriety leave you to gain? I swiftly finish my drink, the guilty aftertaste burning my tongue. Beer hasn't seen my family photos. I look exactly like my grandmother's fear. Before I go, I want to give a huge shout out to Erin Anastasia. She's a poet that I found on YouTube, and her channel is my favorite poetry one by far. Not only does she post videos of her performances, but she also does creative sketches, artistic videos, and vlogs and interviews, and I'm super interested in all of that. I was actually inspired to do this kind of video from watching her pajama poetry series on her channel, and I emailed her. I told her that my idea was inspired by her, and she was super quick to respond and also very, very kind and friendly. So I want to give her a big shout out. I will link her channel down below, so please go check her out. It's definitely worth it. And that being said, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Bye.